Hi, I'm Wikwami. I just got the syllabus for MGF 5760 International Institutions and Organizations. Global governance sounds important, but honestly, I wasn't really sure what it meant. The UN, the WTO, that's pretty much, isn't it?
You have no idea how painful it just made my entire semester.
What do you mean?
I mean, you knew nothing, but that's fine. That's what this video for. Let's talk about what you actually learned.
Okay, so global governance is just countries cooperating on shared problems. Lecture 1 gave me the definition, the many ways individuals and institutions manage their common affairs. Making sense.
Did you actually read past the first sentence? It says including informal arrangements. Do you know what informal means?
Habits? Norms?
No, it means no law, no treaties, and still changing the words. From Lecture 5, the landmine ban, no Security Council resolution still becoming binding. From Lecture 4, 10 corporation control the global SIG markets, no global government, still more power than many countries.
So my understanding was too narrow?
Not narrow, it's outdated. You thought global governance equal intergovernmental organizations. Actually, it's MNCS plus NGOs plus BRICS plus Elon Musk. Lecture 4 said power no longer sits solely in the hands of states.
Fine, but at least I knew what power was. Power equal guns plus money. Realism from Lecture 2.
Yes, but that was you before the mid-semester break. Did you keep reading?
Keep reading what?
Lecture 12, Power Transition Theory. Hegemony doesn't last. Risking power who are dissatisfied will change. Before is from UK to US. It's already happened. Now, US to which country? Probably a multipolar world.
So China takes over?
No, that's too simple. BRICS plus 2023 Johannesburg submit admit 6 new members. 2024 Russia submit add 6 more. 2025 Brazil submit 11 members now. Real declaration is 126 commitments. Local currency payment to bypass the US dollar. This is no one country replacing another. This is building a parallel order.
And the US just leaves?
For Trump 2.0, brought out of WHO, Paris Agreement, UN Human Rights Council Global Minimum Tax Deal. Then, February 2026, US and aerosol invade Iran. Operation Epic Ferry, no congressional approval. Destroy cultural heritage. Violent international humanitarian law. Iran closed the Strait of Hormuz, 25% of the world's oil supply.
I didn't know that.
Because it haven't happened yet in week 1. That's my biggest learning. Global governance is not a textbook. It's exploding right now.
So international law, the UN human rights treaties is useless?
No, not useless, it's toothless. From Lecture 7, ICC issued arrest warrants for Netanyahu and Glanant. What crimes? Crimes against humanity. Then what? Israel is not an ICC member. No enforcement. Lecture 9, Syria. Over 400,000 dead, 5 million refugees. Security Council completely deadlocked. Veto power.
What about Ukraine?
Russia has a veto. Security Council can't act. The UN activates the Uniting for Peace resolution. That's an emergency workaround. But after Trump 2.0, February 28, 2025, Oval Office, Trump confronts Zelensky, demanded Ukraine carrying a heavy burden. By 2026, Zelensky has basically given up on US support.
So the war never ends?
It's not that it never ends. It's that no one has the power to end it. Lecture 9 said it directly. This will be marked as a failure of our collective action system. Syria, Gaza, Ukraine, all same story. One thing I still not understand.
What?
Lecture 10 and 11 about the climate governance. COP29 in Azerbaijan, a fossil fuel economy. They agree on 300 billion a year for developing countries. COP13 in Berlin Basel, the goal was to phase out fossil fuels. It's failed. Trump 2.0 came in with drill baby drill, declare an energy emergency. The Endangered Species Act cannot stop energy development. The US is now the largest fossil fuel producer in the world.
So climate action is dead?
No, but the old governance system can't solve it. Lecture 11 concludes that Trump 2.0 might open the stage for emerging economies to take leadership. I used to think that was polite academic language. Now I think maybe China, maybe the EU, maybe BRICS, but maybe not. But at least it's an open question. And this semester taught me, don't use old answer for new questions.
So where was I wrong?
You weren't wrong. You was incomplete. You thought global governance was stable, rule-based, dominated by great powers. It's unstable. Rules fail, powers is shifting fast.
What should I do now?
You don't need to do anything. Just remember 3 things. 1. Power flow. Today's hegemon is tomorrow history. Lecture 12 from the British Empire. 2nd, rules need power to be enforced. Otherwise, they are just good intentions. From Lecture 9, Syria. 3rd, you will never watch the news the same way again. You wouldn't say the UN should do something. You will ask, who have power, who have motive, and who is blocking change?
That sounds exhausting.
Yes, that's why week 12 me look like this. This semester, I didn't just learn more facts. I learned how to see the world through power transition theory. Ogminsky and Grappling aren't old dead white men. They are describing 2026 right now. AI statements, I didn't use any ChatGPT to organize lecture notes, checking dates, or anything. Every opinion, every conclusion, every moment, that's mine. And no AI was being used.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.